Straight from the Brooklyn streets where they could see me at. Where it's never easy at, that's the borough we be at. Real hitters keep the strap for any type of beef or spat. Make your head tilt back like Ed a BC hat. That's where we gon' leave you at, make them take a leaky nap. Anytime that we attack, you don't want a piece of that. That thug mentality can be an aphrodisiac. But you're doing too much, homie, please relax. Don't make this animal damage you, animal banish you. Handle you flammable like a match. You do a candle, do with words, I'll be your man if you and if you plan to do any anamical acting against the intangible. You must be sniffing albino. Realize I'm a G, you just Sajo. Realize that's Mike, but not Dino. Samoye, not Wino.
Yo, what's up? This is Sid for Set It Up Production, along with G's and Hustlers. How y'all doing tonight? Today we got before we bring in my guest, I gotta bring in my co-host. That'll be Lil Al in the building. What's going on, bro? How you living?
Everything copacetic, bro. How you feel, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good. We got our brother in today. We got our special guest today. It's gonna be. We call him Joe Rock, but I mean lately I've been calling him Michael. We're gonna call him by his government name. No, but this Joe Rock, man. Joe Rock is in the building. What's up, boy?
What's happening, y'all?
What's good, bro?
What's up with y'all?
Man, glad to have you on the show, bro.
Yeah, I couldn't wait.
Man, I know you're not used to being on TV. You know what I'm saying? So we giving you the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna crush you on
Yeah,
here.
bear with me, man. Bear with me. Please bear with me. Don't nobody be on here saying nothing crazy to me either.
Nah, you all good, bro. No, but how you living though, man? You good?
Man, I'm maintaining, man. Staying out the way, brother.
That's what's up. So like I said, this is Jesus and Hustlers, man. We coming back again. We supposed to have you last week, but we try to make sure everything is good before we do this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we got you on now. So now it's time for you to see what we about with this Jesus and Hustlers thing right here.
Gotcha.
So we gonna go down. I'm my fault, bro.
Go ahead.
And we gonna go down memory lane, bro, because all three of us, you know what I'm saying, grew up together. You know what I mean? And we can reminisce, and you know what I'm saying. And you give what's up. You give your version of how you know what I'm saying, came up out there. You know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying. That's exactly where we coming from, bro.
Yeah, let's get it.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, Seb.
You jump it off, Al. You know how you started off, like ask, how you start your question.
Yeah. Okay, hey Joe, man, look, for the record, bro, for our family that's out there, bro, tell me what block you grew up in, bro.
Block 6, man, the best block.
You said block 17?
No, man, block 6, man.
Okay.
Block 6.
You said 6. Oh, my fault.
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Hey,
Block 6.
Okay, bro. Look, man. Let's we ain't gonna go too deep, but bro, how many brothers and sisters you got, bro?
Man, it's 4 girls, 4 boys, man. It's 8 of us, man.
Oh, it's 8? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Dandy and Connie had a big family.
Yeah. And you say, and what grammar school you went to, bro?
Carver Middle School.
You went to Carver?
Yeah.
And how was your experience, bro, growing up right there by the Catholic, bro? Like the courts, strike 'em out box. You know what I'm saying? You got the older brothers. I remember, your brothers flying up down Langley. You know what I'm saying? How it was growing up in a big family like that, bro.
Man, it was fun, man. There was always something going on in my family. We had so much fun.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Go ahead, Seth.
No, it's all good. I was looking at some stuff. No, I mean, I didn't really. I mean, I knew Joe Rock growing up or whatever, but I ain't see him that much until actually as I got older. We started hanging out. You know what I mean? But we ain't gonna go into that part of it because we had fun. We got older. We was working with my dad or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But we'll get into that later. We're gonna start off. The growing up or whatever. Who was you hanging out with back in the days though, Joe?
Man, I hung out with Gregory Bruce, which his name is Omar now, Terrell Bruce, Mike, Allen, Gary, Big Black Mook, man. All of us grew up together, man. Mainly I was with Omar all the time, Gregory Bruce.
Okay, that's what's up. Hold on. That's what's up. I mean, what was you into it like as far as growing up out there? What was you into? Because there was a lot of activity going on out there. Not 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 the like the gang activity or whatnot, but we're gonna get into that as far as like sports activity because a lot of people we brought on here, a lot of people played baseball back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
What did you get involved in?
man, it was baseball, man. Baseball.
What position you play? And you scrub? I mean, come on.
You know, man, I tried to play everything besides pitching and catching, man. I couldn't.
Yeah,
I couldn't do that.
yeah.
I
I
tried
Yeah,
to
hate
play
that.
everything.
we'd have had a problem with you trying to be a back catcher, bro.
No, I couldn't do it, man.
Yeah, that,
That's one position I knew I couldn't play, man, because I could never pinpoint if the battle's gonna hit the ball or not. So when the ball
Yeah,
came, it's
yeah,
like you always gotta have your eyes on that ball. So I really could
right.
never do that like that, you know.
yeah,
Allen was the catcher there. That was
Yeah,
the bad. He
yeah.
was a bad boy.
yeah.
Left hand catcher.
With a right hand glove.
Yeah, the motherfucking shit all
Hey,
twisted
that,
up and shit.
hey, bro. Hey, that was out of necessity, bro. That wasn't trying to be, stylish, bro. Motherfuckers didn't have left hand back
And we
catchers
had to
back
make it
then,
work.
bro.
Whatever we
I had to
had, we
make
made
it
it
work.
work.
But you know,
Hey, Joe,
it wasn't that many
go ahead,
lefties
sir.
in hood really. On our side, it
Al-
wasn't that. I think he was the only
Allen was
lefty
the
though.
only. Allen was the only lefty that I knew.
Yeah,
He was the only
One
lefty that
Greg was
who
Greg Bruce a lefty?
Greg
Because he
Bruce was
played
a
first.
left hand. He was a left hand batter.
yeah,
Oh, okay, okay, yeah.
Him
Hey,
and Terrell.
yeah.
yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right about that. You're right, man. There wasn't no other left
Yeah.
hand people on the team, bro.
One no other,
Damn.
and plus he was a catcher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, it was crazy, man. You could wasn't nobody out there like that.
But the crazy part about it is, if you gave him a left hand glove, he could use
It
it.
He
wasn't
wasn't
gonna
gonna
work.
use it.
It wasn't gonna
No,
work,
he
bro.
wasn't gonna use it.
Hey, I was playing up in Roseland, bro. I think Joe, me and you went up there. Mike,
Yeah,
all of us, we was on different teams and shit. Bro, the man literally went and bought the motherfucker, bro. So you know it was expensive. He like, man,
yeah.
try this. Bro, that shit
You
was so
couldn't do it.
awkward, man. I threw that shit down, man. Get that other glove, man. I can't do this
'Cause that,
shit,
I
bro. This
mean,
shit.
we grew up poor, man. We had to make
Yeah,
things work. So you made that right hand glove work for you, and you've been using it all your
yeah.
baseball years. So when you put the right glove on it, it just didn't work.
Didn't feel right.
Okay, Joe. Hey, Joe. Um, let's go back a little bit, bro. Like
Go ahead.
when we all started hanging, because we started hanging because we was in an immediate area, and then you know what I'm saying, we was playing sports as we was talking, but we started developing a clique, what they
Yeah,
call a clique now. You know what I'm saying? But and within that clique, because I was telling Sid about this, we was like 20 deep, but each like we had cliques within the clique. Like when we were pimpish, like you said, you would be you, Omar, Wook, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I
And
forgot
Boo,
about.
and I think Boo used to be in y'all clique too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Then we had me, Spank, Fred. Then you had
Harvey.
Cino and Varel and Chili Red, and you know what I'm saying? Everybody had their little clique until we all came together. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? And was down like that. But what year, well, not what year, but when did you know what I'm saying, solidify yourself within the Pimpish Playboy?
Shit, Al, I don't even know, man. It just all of a sudden happened, man. You know what I'm saying?
Happened. Right,
I can't tell
right.
you when. I can't. It just happened because we was always around each other. So I don't even know who came up with the Pimpish.
You know who did?
Who?
Because Fred was the president and Varel was the vice president.
Yeah,
And it was the playoff words that I think Varel and Fred came up with them. Maybe Cino too. It was a playoff of pimp boys, you know what I'm saying? And we was like,
yeah,
fuck that, we pimpish. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So that's how I think Varel or Fred came up with that though.
yeah. I didn't know how it came about. It was shit. Next thing you know, we Pimpish.
On the real.
And
That's how.
I was gonna ask y'all. I was gonna ask y'all because I mean, like you just said, Al. Everybody was in like, for instance, like it was to me, it was like the Wu Tang. Like Wu Tang has it's
Yeah,
the Wu Tang. Then you got the Grave Diggers, and you got this, and you got that.
yeah.
What made? Who was the one to say, okay, let's get it together. Let's bring it together and make it as one.
I think Terrell Terrell Bruce and who else? I think Terrell Bruce had something to do with that too.
Yeah, and it was it was like a bro. It was like a. Let me see how I can explain it. You know, like I said, with all these factions, right? We was all homies because we played sports together and all that shit, right? But we had the little cliques, motherfucker, we already hang with. So
Yeah,
it was more like a bargain. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we
Mhm.
might them other cats and other blocks had their little thing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And we watched the older cats. You know what I'm saying? Pimp Boy, the Mighty Hunters, and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? So we watched that. So we said, fuck it, we can make an alliance.
Mhm.
You saying with all these different little facts, we made an alliance. We played sports together. We hung out with each other anyway. You see what I'm
right.
saying? So I think that Real, Sino, us, y'all with you and Greg, Omar, it was just like fuck it. We this what we on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because we was
And like we
already hanging with each other.
yeah. But let me
So
ask you this though, Joe. Let me
go
ask you
ahead.
this, bro. When we was pimpish, bro, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We was in the clique together, right? How did you feel about, you know what I'm saying, like being in a situation where because it really wasn't no gang shit, it was mainly some club shit. But how
Yeah.
you feel now looking back on it about all the bullshit we got into with those clubs and shit? You know what I'm saying?
I feel, man, we were young. We thought we was having, well, we was having fun.
Hmm.
It was honest fun. Uh, like the fights and shit like that. The worstest thing we got was motherfucker whip out a belt buckle on your ass.
Yeah,
You know.
me.
But man, I mean, I think we had fun like hell, man. Shit, running
Yeah,
around the neighborhood, just having fun.
yeah.
We got wait before we keep it going. Robert White said, "I see you, Joe Rock." You got Lady J Johnny's in here, Jonathan in the building, BB in here,
Matter of fact,
Jermaine is in here
let's
too.
send a let's send a mad shout out, man, and our prayers, man, for BB, man, and her family, bro.
Yeah, prayers to you, BB.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, my fault. I just wanted to acknowledge people that's joining us right now. So I mean, let's keep it going.
Okay, Joe, you say you went to Carver Middle, bro.
Yeah, all the way up to Carver High School.
Okay, well let's go there. When you
All right.
got to Carver High School, how was that experience for you, bro?
Shit, man, I ain't do shit in school, man. I went to school just to attend.
Now I'm saying the
Straight up.
fun part of it, bro.
That was the fun,
Like,
man. I mean, I just went to
yeah,
have fun. That's it.
yeah,
Oh my bad, Joe Rock. That's your brother, Robert.
Yeah,
Rob.
Robert White is my brother. That's my
Yeah.
oldest brother, Peanut.
Oh, that's what's up. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Alan. My bad. My bad.
now, Joe, hey, when because I think we graduated the same year. Did you graduate in '87 or '86?
Man, I graduated. I supposed to have graduated in 90. High school, right? I
No, no,
graduated.
no.
I graduated eighth
You
grade,
graduated from yeah
'86.
'86.
Yeah,
So you came out before us then, right?
yeah. I think I'm a year older than y'all.
Yeah. But when you got up there though, bro, like how was that experience coming from Carver, bro? You know, Carver, we was just in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And
It was it
but
was
when you get
fun.
go
It
ahead,
was an
bro.
experience, man. I mean, it ain't nothing
Yeah,
like it today, man.
yeah.
It was an experience, man. I had so much fun in high school.
Oh yeah,
Did
high
you
school shit. High school was a shit, and I think that's when I came and played to know who Joe Rock really was. You know what I'm saying in high school.
Right, right.
'Cause it was crazy though because you was actually working while in high school.
Yeah, man. My daddy kept us with a job, man. My daddy
Shout
kept us with a job.
Yes, rest in peace, Mr. White, man. That was my guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy man. Pops.
But you had, I think you was, I mean, out of the clique at the time, going to college. You was on, you was the only one who had the little car, the little stick shift. The only guy knew
Yeah,
how to
yeah,
drive a stick shift.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, look, we had to push that sucker to start it.
I
Yeah,
do remember
man.
that. I do remember that. We all took the same, the class, Mr. Martini
And Dolan.
and Dolan. We took Martini electronic class because we knew we weren't going to do anything, and that was 2 periods. So that actually helped you out because you was working. You just get off late and come straight to
What and what did I do?
go right to sleep on the
Straight
floor.
to sleep. Go in the back of the class and go straight to sleep.
Oh
And,
man,
and I passed the class.
yeah. Who
Yeah,
didn't though? If you from that
yeah,
Right.
class,
man.
no. This was Joe Rock. This is Joe Rock move. Here go. Okay, here. I guess he'll give us like like if we don't get together, what you'll get like your bid turn or whatever. It's like here, so Joe Rock get Joe Rock a D. Joe Rock was like, man, you could at least give me a C. He's like, you don't do anything.
I'm trying to tell you, man. High school was the best time of my life, man. I mean, I swear to God, I had so much fun in high school, bro. It ain't nothing like it. I'm trying to tell you.
But no, I mean
And
that
then
was awesome.
Dolan,
Yeah, those days was good, man. I mean, like I said, I mean, if I could go back, I go back to the time when you and my brother was in high school because it was just that was like that was the fun time I had right there when y'all was still up there.
yeah.
So, but go ahead. I gotta take care of something right quick.
Okay,
Okay.
Joe. Hey, tell us tell about like when you graduated from high school, man. What was your next move, bro?
Man, I didn't finish high school, Al. I went straight into the work world, man. You know,
Oh, okay.
I went
Good.
straight off into the work world. I didn't finish high school, chasing a girl, man. I think a
Yeah.
bunch of us did the same thing, fell in love with a
Okay.
girl. Well, we call ourselves falling in love with a girl and just, man, I didn't finish school.
Yeah.
Went straight to the work
So
world.
you basically been working for down there what 40 some years?
Basically all my life, Al.
Good. Good.
All my life.
I mean, and you know something, bro. Like that's to be commended, bro. Because that college shit, bro, ain't for everybody. And motherfuckers right now got college degrees working at Amazon.
Yeah.
But and to be a hard working brother, man, at a young age, bro. That and I know you got that from your father, bro, because you
Yeah,
just
man. My
mentioned that,
daddy
bro.
instilled that in us, man.
I mean, tell us a little bit about that, bro. Like how he, you know what I'm saying, groomed you to be the man that you is right now, bro.
Man, my dad was a no nonsense guy, man. He worked nights all our life. So
Hmm.
as during the day we didn't see him because he was asleep during the day.
Hmm.
But man, he was just stern, man. He wasn't no joke.
Right.
But he was a real cool father, man. I mean, real cool father, man. I mean, I had fun with him. And I
Mr.
think the
White.
neighborhood, I think the neighborhood loved him. He was the neighborhood father.
No doubt about it, bro.
Yeah, Mr. White. Yeah, the most respected man out there. You know what I'm saying? You say Mr. White,
Yeah,
everybody know who he was.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Yeah, man. My father was a man, man. He was my Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what was your first job though, bro? When you
Man,
was
at
in
the
high school,
Chicago
this
News Agency, man. The newspaper.
oh yeah, you was working with them.
Yeah, yeah. My dad
Okay.
was the foreman out there, man. He had us out there.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what you was doing when we was in high school, right? That's what you was leaving from
Yeah,
there coming to school,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
I definitely remember that. Um, Jonathan said, "What Joe stayed in Atlanta now." Jonathan.
Oh, Hendo. What's up, Jonathan?
Yeah, No, I mean, and then okay, as school, okay, I know we covered the school and things like that. Now school's about to end. What Joe Rock was, what Joe Rock do after?
Man, I caught myself trying to play with them streets, man. It didn't work. It
Yeah,
didn't work, man. So I had to go back into the work world, you know.
Mm.
So
that's what's up. I mean, because I know at that particular time, I think everybody was trying to hit those streets or whatever.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So my fault. Go ahead. I think everybody was trying to hit those streets back then. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, and because Fred had to work too, because y'all start having kids then, you know what I'm saying? You
yeah.
start having, how many kids you got, Joe?
Man, I got 4 kids, man. One
So,
grandbaby.
oh, you got a damn, I didn't know you had a grandkid too.
Yeah, man. My grandbaby about to be 11. We
Mm.
getting old, bro. We the
Yeah,
grandparents now.
yeah. Now,
Uh,
now you Mr. White.
Yeah, yeah, I'm Mr. White.
hey,
I'm Pawpaw. I'm Pawpaw.
literally,
Yeah,
literally.
No, I mean, because I know, like I said, I don't want to take it too far. Al, I'm gonna take a little further, a little bit. But Al, go ahead, get yours in, because I like I said, because a little bit out. I know when when I graduated, we started working with my pops or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna
yeah.
get into that.
Mm.
But Al, I want you to get into what you want to get him into.
But I got a question for all the people that went in our clique, bro. Like, a tragic shit happened, you know what I'm saying, in 1987, right? We all know,
Yeah.
right? How was it when half of the clique, you know what I'm saying, had to go away and y'all was still out there, you know what I'm saying? And how was that for y'all though, bro?
Man, it was fucked up for me, man, because it was a fucked up situation. It's just we didn't know how to take it. Because that was brand new to us.
Yeah, and you know something, I don't want to go into detail, nothing like that. I just like, how the split was, and you know what I'm saying. We don't have to go into details about
Right.
situations, but like we were so tight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like wherever we moved together,
Yeah,
and 9 times out of 10, we was on the other half at Dorothy Gotcha's in the little park and shit.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And that's how we move, and we instantly could meet up in one spot.
yeah.
Like no cell phones, no
No, nothing.
nothing, just
It was
boot.
just man. It was just instant. We don't know how we did it, but it was just at a certain time. Even not looking at the clock or nothing like that. We ended up at the same spots.
So how was it for y'all though when you know I don't want to say shit broke down, but when everybody went their separate ways on
It
different
was like
situations.
for me, man. I was terrified. First didn't know what to do, and it just started breaking down from there.
Yeah,
Like you said, everybody started going their separate ways because we didn't know what was going to happen. What's going on.
right. Go
I
ahead,
think,
sir.
and I said this before. I think when that situation happened and they kind of dispersed or whatever, I think you, Joe, and my brother Fred, I think y'all was getting more tighter. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
think what Al and the rest of them, it think kind of like dispersed. Y'all got you and my brother got really tight or
yeah,
whatnot.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Because I know we was like I said, we was in high school or whatever. I used to just hang around y'all a lot, and then when y'all graduated, um, I just started seeing y'all a lot together.
yeah.
And I think what Al trying to say, like what like the mindset which y'all had, what was you thinking? How like you said, but you did just say that you didn't know what was going to happen. What do you mean by that? About as far as like just because of the situation, you didn't know what was going to happen
Because
because
of
of
the because of the situation, man. We just didn't know how it was going to play out.
right,
Because we
Right.
was we was we was as one, bro.
right,
Yeah.
And the situation happened. So what was going to happen with this? What was
yeah,
what was coming?
yeah. So you pretty much lay. I mean, you pretty much lay low into it, like kind of like settle down or whatever. But
Yeah,
and then after that point, I think that's what you say. Everybody tried to make their money back then. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? At that particular
Yeah,
time. So
yeah,
um, by doing that and not able to hit those streets like you want to, or not like you want to, but to make some money or whatever, you started doing. Why did you start? I want to know why did you start working with my pops?
Shit wasn't shit working, man. Wasn't nothing working. Pee Wee had to answer.
Hmm.
I told you, man, the streets didn't work for me, man. So you had to go back into that work world, man. You know.
Yeah, we I mean for people that don't know and they people don't know, we did construction work. We did a lot of construction work back then.
Yeah.
Now, this is some real business because some people that did that thing or whatever always say I work in the construction business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
we
the
was really
that's
doing
the
Right.
construction.
that's the word. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
we actually was doing that. So my dad got a few of us, to work with him and whatnot, doing construction work and things like that. So it kind of kept us out of the streets a
Yeah, I
bit.
mean,
You
he
know what I'm saying?
saved our lives, man. I mean, your dad, he really saved our lives because he reached for us. You know, he gave us a job and kept us out the way.
Yeah.
You know, while
And
all this bullshit was going on in the street, he tucked us and put us away. You know, kept us out of the because it was some shit going on.
yeah.
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 You know,
And like doing them different jobs and stuff like that. And that was a good one of my period of time that I enjoyed too. That was the only job working with you and my brother and my other brother Trail was didn't mind waking up going to work because I knew it was gonna be having fun. If
yeah.
you having fun at work, it ain't even work no more. It's just we out here kicking it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
So
Right.
you just want to see who gonna get cussed out today.
right.
And the guy named Big Man was the one who was getting cussed out every day.
Yeah, man. I like I said, those are good times and whatnot. And then after that started that down, we really had to buckle down, you know what I'm saying? Because we knew we had to do other things. We could have still worked with them, but we figured we had to get that constant, like all the year round type of job or whatever, you know what I mean? So then Alan came, then the when
The
Al
kid,
came back home or whatever, how did things change, or was it how did y'all take that? I mean, how did y'all bring it embrace each other when you came back when Al got back?
man, when he came back, man, it was an exciting moment. You know, I was already, I had my son. We had moved on and shit like that. But once Al came home, it was an exciting moment. Which I know I went to Al's house. I think he was staying over there, 140 something when he first came
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Took him to the mall. He ain't know what the fuck to do.
Matter of fact, you know
Remember that,
something?
Al?
Yeah, you took me to the mall. You right, bro. Hey, look. Not only that, bro. Like when I stepped, bro. Look, I'm gonna tell the story, bro, and
Go ahead.
not to over talk it, bro. When I got out, bro, I got up to 95th, right? Right. The Greyhound took me to downtown, and then I had to take the L to 95th, bro. Now I've been gone 13 years.
Yeah.
Bro, do you know, bro? All the time I got this, I got a paper bag, right? Like a grocery bag, right?
Mhm.
And I'm walking through the tunnel, right? And I'm asking people like, man, where the telephone booth? So I called my uncle, right, to come up there that I made it up there. Bro, a police lady walked up on me, man, and say, Allen Robinson.
Man.
I'm like, God damn. Like, how the fuck you know me?
Right.
Bro, I got my name, bro. They wrote my name on the bag, bro. Big
And
ass
didn't even
letters,
know
man.
him.
It was my IDOC number and everything, bro. And she like, look, come over here. I ain't even know how to dial the phone number, bro. It's some real shit. And
I
she
mean,
dialed the
I
phone
straight
number.
up it was like that.
And bro, what I bring that story up? The next day, I went the same day I stopped at Fred House. The next day I got over there, it was you, Sid, Trail. It was like a gang, you know what I'm saying? Because I know that's where y'all used to hang anyway,
Yeah.
bro. And then you was like, man, Al, tomorrow I got you. Came through, took me, you know what I'm saying, to the mall, bro. That was mad love, bro. For real, real, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
I ain't on front, bro. That was mad love, bro.
Yeah, because I
And
know
I wanted that 5.0 you had, bro.
damn. The black.
Yeah.
No, because
I was like, oh,
I
I
know
was admiring the shit out that car.
Yeah,
when you touched down, I know because Fred had told me the story. He said that because Fred at that time he was like, I don't go nowhere. He told you, I don't go nowhere. You probably got to
Yeah,
get up with Sid.
yeah,
and Fred's still the same way right now today, bro. He
uh,
ain't changed a bit.
Right.
man,
So when you got up with me, I was like, I was kicking it, man. I was kicking it.
Yeah,
yeah,
Let's go to this spot.
yeah.
Let's go to this strip club over here.
yeah.
I don't remember that though. I don't
You know?
remember that. No, hell no.
I bet you don't.
Hey,
Hey
but
man,
we was burning it up, bro.
hey
It was,
man, that
bro.
nigga.
Look, hey, bro. I swear to God, bro. I was so yellow, man, bro. Like, bro, it was exciting, bro, because I got out on my birthday, bro. And I ain't gonna hold the conversation because it's really about Joe, but these stories include Joe, because, bro, like I say, I walked from Eden Green all the way to Fred crib, right?
Mm,
Through places I didn't even know it was certain niggas in Block 9 that was Block 9 turned to some other shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I'm walking straight through they shit. And Fred, you know, he like, all right, shit, cool. Fuck it, you know what I'm saying? But motherfucker like, bro, woo, woo. But I ain't into it with no motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm fresh out. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? And the love I got, bro, I ain't gonna front, bro. Cause Fred, bro, you know what Fred did, man? That's why I love, man, I always loved him. Bro, when I was in the Audi home, he bought me a pair of Jordans.
Fred
Then
was that
Small
dude.
G, she brought him up there in the Audi home, bro. I got pictures with him. You know what I'm saying? And I was in the joint. He came to see me, bro, and we switched shoes.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
you
I
told me
remember
that.
that shit.
He
He
always
almost
got a
got
trouble for
caught.
that.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't know
Hey,
that
did he
part
get
until he
caught
got
or did
home.
he almost got caught, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
ain't say shit to me. I was, boy, they ain't even come to the sale house because I was in G-Dorm at the time. But yeah, bro showed, man, bro. Like I say, our clique was so tight, bro.
Yeah,
And Joe, you was dead in the middle of that shit, bro. Like, do you ever think about all those good times we had, bro? The going
all,
over Ethy crib, going over Whoop crib. You know what
all the
I'm saying?
time, man. All the time. You know,
Uh,
it's just man,
so
them
do you got any type of story that you want to share, bro? Like Screaming Wheels, fucking Catholic, baseball, or
not
whatever.
really, man, because really, man, I kind of forgot about a lot of that shit, man. You know, because
Right.
life took over. You know, real
Yeah.
life took
Life
over.
be life. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Joe
I
Rock was
was
on
in,
punishment, man. Joe Rock couldn't go outside half of the time. Miss White like, take your ass in the house.
man.
Joe-
My dad didn't give a hell about us going outside. Hey, because he was asleep half the damn time. He didn't know.
I mean, so you it's four. You got so it's 8 of y'all in all, or is it 4 and 3,
4 and 4,
4
4
and
boys,
4?
4 girls.
And where you fall in the are you the middle?
I'm the youngest boy,
Okay, okay.
and I'm the second from the youngest. Hope was the youngest.
Rest in peace, Hopi.
Yeah,
Rest in
well,
peace, definitely, man. Definitely rest in peace.
baby. Yeah, I was the second. I was the youngest boy, second youngest, second to the youngest.
Your brother said Joe couldn't skate. Joe couldn't skate. That was me.
No, I couldn't. I couldn't. All I can do is when I skate, I just go around the motherfucking rink real fast. That's it. But now my brother Peanut, he the
Yeah,
don right now today. He the don when it comes to skating.
yeah.
That's
When
what's
you see
up.
these, when you see these videos and these cats on there big wheeling and all that, he did that 30, 50 years ago. He
Yeah.
was doing that,
That's what's
and
up.
he still can do it right now today at 60 years old.
He didn't want you to put his
Man,
age
hey,
out
let's give a
there.
shout out. Let's give a shout out to the other homie, man. We ain't even mention his name, man. Lundy, man. You know what I'm saying? You
Lundy
know, he
Dixon,
was,
what's happening, man?
yeah, that was definitely a homie, man.
Yeah, I
If you
forgot. Yeah,
watching, what's up, bro?
yeah. He on there. I mean, Lundy on there.
I ain't seen him yet, but I'm quite sure he be checking in, though. The reason why I bring him up, bro, because remember we used to pitch pennies on y'all back and
Yeah, him and his
on the
brother.
other corner. Yeah, on
Yeah,
the other corner, man. I used to pitch against that man, bro. Look, they used to call me a shiesty motherfucker, right? But
them two.
bro, that nigga dog was a shit. Bro, he'd be sneaking trying to piss his, get his penny close to the line, bro. I'm like, bro, we finna fight, bro. You ain't finna take my little motherfucker 50 cent, you know what I'm saying, 75 cent like that, bro. But that motherfucker was slick as hell, bro.
Him and his brother,
Mad love, bro.
yeah, him and his brother was cold on them pennies, boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Arlen Dixon, what's happening, man? If you looking at us,
Nah,
yeah, yeah.
Fluke.
that Lonnie was a character, man. And
Yeah,
Lonnie
good
is
boy.
a character. He is a character
Yeah,
because
good today.
he used to cut my hair, man,
Lonnie
and
used to cut your hair.
yeah, Lonnie was
Shit.
good. No, Lonnie was good with those clippers though, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, he cut me up a couple of times.
He ain't never cut my hair, bro.
No,
I didn't know he cut hair.
he was good with the
Yeah.
clippers, but the thing is, he played with you a lot because he'd start doing it, and then he'd be halfway done, like, I'm about to get up out of here. Your hair looking like, I'm like, what the fuck, man? You better finish up.
Oh no, man, that nigga was
Nigga
crazy.
slap you on the back of your head, man. I was like, man, this dude, man, this dude was
Man, I
tripping.
did not know dog cut hair, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the first time
And
I
you know,
heard
remember
that.
Dar had the bedroom. As soon as you come in the back door, they back door.
Yeah,
And
in the
that's where
back
he used
door
to
of the
cut.
mansion. Yeah,
Yeah,
everybody turned that into their bedroom, man.
yeah, and his shit was sharp too, bro. He
Yeah,
was,
that was an easy way to get out at night.
yeah,
That's why you did
exactly.
it.
That boy, hey,
Yeah,
man, shout out, bro. Mad love to Dog, man, on the real, bro.
yeah.
That's my homie.
Hey,
Man.
don't you know in some of the houses in the gardens, we had the closet that it follows the stairs, right?
Yeah,
There's one person that turned that closet into their bedroom. His name was Sean Field. Y'all remember Sean Field? Brian Field?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Out
Yeah,
of six,
Sean Fields
yeah.
turned that into his bedroom.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
That
I think
closet.
Trail did that too when he was there with my brother. He was there with Fred. He did the same thing. I was like,
Yeah,
the fuck?
yeah.
man.
You had a door. You had a door. Everything.
Yeah. But it probably suffocated like a motherfucker.
It was comfortable. I guess it was comfortable in that some bitch.
Right. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's what's
See, I'm telling you, man, we made shit work, man. We was
Yeah.
poor.
Yeah,
We was
But
poor, man.
man.
I mean, you look at it and say, but at the time,
We didn't know it.
it didn't right. It didn't feel like it. It was like that's living.
We didn't know it. We didn't know we was poor, but looking back at it, man, we was broke as shit.
Yeah.
But then
Hey, but see, the good thing about it is, this before y'all start hustling, right? The good thing about it, bro, like everybody was in the same boat. You might have a few people where they father or stepdaddy was drug dealers or whatever, right?
Mhm.
And they would be able to get a
A little
lot of
bit more.
shit. But most of us, bro, we was in the same boat, and we wasn't running around super dirty and shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Motherfuckers still had clean clothes and a decent pair of shoes and shit. But when the game flipped, bro, how did y'all adjust to that, bro? Like 89, 90 when the game came outside, because it used to be, the game for the drug game. It was inside. The T's and Blue, heroin and shit like that. But when the crack hit, how was that the environment, bro? Like
It was
where the
very
drug trade
fast.
is outside.
It was real fast, man. Real fast. It was scary fast, I wasn't knee deep in it like that, but the little time that I did play with it, shit, I guess it was fun at the time, until a
Yeah.
motherfucker got caught. When you got caught, it was real. And
Yeah.
that was it for me. I couldn't do them bars, man. When I got out of there, I said, no more. Shit, fuck that.
But you
I
did.
couldn't do
You
them
did get
cold
caught.
bars.
So you did get
Huh?
caught. You got
Yeah.
caught.
I couldn't do them cold bars, man. I said, nah, this ain't for Joe Rock. I said, no. Motherfuckers had me scared, man. I said, no. I wasn't built for that shit. And I ain't finna play like I was, nah. Hell no.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I
I think
changed the whole game up, boy. Fuck that. I ain't looked back either.
because once
Hey,
again,
bro, go ahead, say.
no, I'm gonna say because once again, you had a kid. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't. You know what I'm saying? You had a kid at the time. You know what I'm saying? So everybody trying to make them ends meet or whatever. But I mean, then you got to really buckle down once you got locked up. Like I can't do this. Let's try to do this. You know?
Yeah.
That scared the living shit out of me. I say no more.
Yeah.
I changed up quick, boy. Shit.
Man, bro. And
Okay.
that was, bro, it be that pivot, that fork in the road, bro, that we all go through, bro. And the testament is, bro, like what you just said, bro. You made a decision, man, that, bro, you gotta go this way. And
Right.
and judging, cause I know you, bro. You my homie. But for people that really don't know, bro, describe yourself now as a man. Well, you want to talk about the city you live in, the type of work you're doing, but I know you're successful, but let the people know, man. We come from this, and now we at this, bro. Like,
Yeah, man. I can describe myself, man. I'm a family man. First off, I'm a
hmm
father, brother, pawpaw, and I just work hard. Man, that's all I know how to do now, man. I just work, man. I don't have everything in life, but I'm all right.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah.
I'm not a rich dude. I work every day. I I work for Pepsi right now, but I come out the oil field.
hmm
Uh, man, I think I'm doing all right for myself.
yeah,
You
yeah. I
know,
know you are, bro, because I know you, but you know where we come from, but I ain't talking about the
man, we
gardens,
come from nothing, bro.
right? So and having fun with nothing. You see what
Yeah,
I'm saying? And going through all the trauma, what I'm saying, of them 90s, you know what I'm saying? And making it out of that shit, you know what I'm saying? And then becoming the men that we are, or the man that you are, because we talking about you, bro. Like it's a salute, bro. You know what I'm saying? And and
appreciate that,
and
bro.
and a lot of the brothers that come on this show, bro, we be wanting to give you, what I'm saying, your accolades to your face. You know what I'm saying? For the people that's watching. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, it it was hard growing up in them 80s and 90s, bro. For real, bro. You
Actually,
live.
it wasn't hard for us, because
Mhm.
it was actually fun. But like we said back then, we was broke and we just didn't know we was broke. So we made
Right,
fun out of whatever we had. It
right.
was fun.
What I was trying to say is, bro, like the shit we seen, the shit we did. You said I'm saying, like, we made fun of whatever our situation was because we know how to do that. But if on hindsight, bro, bro, there was some rough times, bro. A lot of people we know didn't make it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people went to jail for a very, very, very long time. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? So I'm saying going through all that trauma, you see what I'm saying? To be right now as men and we our conscience, you know what I'm saying, free, you know what I'm saying, and we doing all right for ourselves, bro. Like that's a great testament, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I think when you said I mean, like when you was explaining yourself, what you got, Joe, you ain't got much. You got a lot, man. You got a family. You living
Yeah,
to see your grandkid. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's rich. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I mean, I'm hoping to see that for myself. You know what I'm saying? I got a house, got a wife, you know what I'm saying, got a kid. My job now is to, raise my son and be around long enough to see him have a kid, then I could rest. You know what I'm saying? But you got it, all of us got it because we still here. And as long as we here, we still got a chance at doing anything we want to do. So I mean, you ain't gotta be rich to be rich.
Right.
yeah,
Rich in
yeah,
spirit.
yeah.
So
And
That's why I'm at. I am rich in spirit.
yeah.
yeah, and man, listen, bro. We all, excluding me, bro, in our right mind, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
as adults, bro, we see shit clearly. You see what I'm saying? And bro, that's the most precious shit on earth, bro, is to still be able to be functioning, you know what I'm saying, in
Yeah.
this ill functioning ass world. You know what I'm saying? And for us to be here right now online, bro, all three homies from back in the day. You see what I'm saying? And we having a positive conversation, man, bro. That's dope shit, bro. And
Yeah.
and fuck materialistic shit. That shit come and go. You know what I'm saying? But to still have love for each other, bro, still be able to kick it. Ain't no animosity, none of that shit, bro. That's the richness, bro.
Yeah. That's
Your
it.
Your brother said proud of my man, the man my little brother has become. So he giving you a shout out, bro.
Yeah, man. I appreciate
Mm.
my brother, man. He a rock for real, man. He a real rock. He just overcame some himself, man. I
Now,
love you, man, for that.
and you know what, man? I mean, and that's what we need is hear. We don't hear enough, but we should hear a lot of. We bigging each other up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Instead of
Right.
tearing each other down and whatever, we should big ups. You know what I'm saying? When you see your brother, whatever, you know what I'm saying, man. Glad you're still around. You know what I'm saying? What just
hey,
man. I mean, sometimes you and I got a show. Matter of fact, Al, I was going to let you know. I found somebody. We go do a mental health show. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I got a
Yeah.
professional go. We go talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Mental health in a couple of weeks. I got that set up. So I want y'all to tune in for that. That's gonna be dope. But we need to big each other up, man. I mean, it ain't always gotta be better than anybody. You know what I'm saying? Just give people their props when it's due. Get critical credit is due. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're gonna do June 19th. Man,
yeah.
Al, we got
We
something
up
planned
there.
for the people who we feel is deserving of a
Right.
award. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't hating on nobody. It's just we doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? Giving people their worth, man. Let everybody know they worth something. And that's why we do this show too, to give people a voice out there. And if you've been on the show, we giving you your props. This is your time to you know,
Yeah.
speak your piece. You know what I'm saying? Like we see something in you to bring you on the show. Put it like that.
Yeah.
And you know what I've recently started using, man. I told my family, as we get older, I start using the word love when I talk to my family now. I
Yeah.
always tell them I love them,
Hmm.
because
Yeah.
man, we up in age, man. We in our 40s and 50s, man. Every time when I'm talking to my brothers and my sisters, when I get off their phone or whoever I'm talking to, at the end of that conversation, I make sure I tell you I love you.
Yeah.
You know,
Got you.
That's dope.
Okay,
That's
your
real.
brother, yeah, he just put in that I was diagnosed with prostate cancer, had surgery last Thursday,
yeah, my
and the
brother.
doctor got it all. That's what's up, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're a rock,
Real.
man, for real.
That's what's up.
Real.
Appreciate you for sharing that, though, Rob. Appreciate that.
Yeah,
Get well soon. You still here. You still here. You
yeah,
communicate. You communicate with us, though, man. I appreciate you even joining us on this show right now. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. That's my big brother, Peanut. Love you, man.
That's what's up. Let your audience know. He said, let the audience know now to get tested.
Yeah,
Definitely. I got tested. I want to say last year I got tested. So think I got to go I think they want me to come every 3 years, I think it is. But I probably end up going next year. I ain't waiting. I ain't waiting. That stuff is sticking on
My
you
brother
anyway.
schooled me on that. Like out of every six black mans, one of us got it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, we got to get tested, man. Get that test done. I think he said out of every six black mans, out of that six people, one of us got it.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, and I could bear witness to the stuff that my brother went through. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? When he got sick or whatever. It was a game changer, you know what I'm saying, for me.
a life changer.
Yeah, man, because it came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
And knowing that you got like a older brother that's got diagnosed, and you think like the first thing you thinking of, you know what I'm saying, the worst.
right.
You're not thinking about, but then me and him had sit down to talk, man. We sat down to talk and cried or whatever. Like, man, you ain't going. I told him you ain't going nowhere, man. You gonna be here. We go be in our chair with our kids. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to, encourage him to keep on going
Yeah,
because a couple of times that he was like, he just was tired. You know what I'm saying? Going through all that treatment and whatnot, and and it was more like we had that heart to heart talk. Like, man, bro, I'm big, bro, but you gotta take the rim. You know what I'm saying? So, and as I'm being like the big brother now, it's like that's when I started the curb and I started hanging around with you a lot, Joe. Like,
yeah,
start messing with Joe, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And hanging around with you, man, it you inspire me to work, ex-
right.
like work, because you've been doing it since high school, you know what I mean? So
That's
I
all I
knew,
do.
and man, big ups to you, man, because I looked up to you on that point, you know what I'm saying, as far as being a working guy, driving, you know what I'm saying, because I've been driving since I was 16, you know what I'm saying? If I look,
Yeah, yeah,
seeing you drive, man, it made me inspire me to drive and go get it. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait for nobody to go get it. And I appreciate you for giving me that, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. But man, with Fred, man, I was there like every day, man. When he went to the hospital, I came up to the hospital in my drawers, man. Remember
Yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah,
I'm in the
Mm,
hospital in my drawers, bro. You trying to see what's going on?
yeah. Because at that, I think at that point he was like, he was like, man, that was like the hardest thing. That was the hardest thing, man. To see somebody that you grew up with, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And in that stage, it was like, damn, like, man, but then he fought through it, man. He got through it, man. And man,
he
to
was
this day, man, I tip my hat off to bro every day because every morning he sent a good morning. He do that every morning, you know what I'm saying? To a lot of people, he do that to a lot of people, So shout out to my big brother Fred, man.
man, mad shout out to bro.
yeah. Fred, love you, bro.
Yeah. So before we was in before we came on, before we get into the going up top, y'all wanted to have a little discussion before we going up top. So y'all want to get into that, or how y'all want
Get
to do
into
that?
it, bro.
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, I mean, this just off the topic. I mean, I'm not off the topic, but a little bit off today. Puffy got acquitted for out of the 5 counts. He only got convicted of two of the crimes or whatever. And the biggest one, he got acquitted for the biggest ones. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know the details because I've been at work or whatever, but I just know that much of it. You know what I'm saying? So what did y'all thought? What did y'all think when y'all heard that he got acquitted for majority of the stuff he got was getting charged with?
Shit, man. I just feel, man. Like I was saying earlier, they just trying to charge us black men it's like a modern day slavery, bro. All these charges they trump up on you.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, what he did is what he did. I mean, but being a freak ain't a crime. So
All right.
I'm just saying, he was a freak, man. I mean,
Uh,
he liked what he liked. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But
It's I mean, and I like I told y'all in a Greenwood, I really what he doing is personal thing. I really don't care about. You know what I'm saying? I'm a
right,
hip hop guy, and I just feel that he just my personal thing on him is more like the way he changed the whole game as far as the hip hop or whatever. And I don't like the way he changed that. And a lot of people on his watch, for me, on his watch, a lot of people either did time or not even here anymore. So it's make
right,
me think like what did he have to do? What was
Yeah.
he involved in that? So I was more
right,
on that. I don't care all that Rico, all that stuff like that. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that. I
right.
don't care about no baby oil. I don't care about none of that. That's his shit. That's his stuff. You know what I'm
Hey,
That's
saying?
that food
bro.
trying to tell
Hey,
you, man.
man. Hey, bro. I remember the episode in Boondocks, right?
Mhm.
The gay rapper, right? You know
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
never
saying,
watched
like,
Moon
bro?
Dog.
Yeah, they had an episode. I forgot the guy name, bro. But look, the little young one, you know what I'm saying, was
Mhm.
rocking with the gay rapper with a purse and all that shit, bro. That's Puffy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like nowadays he finna probably come home in a couple of years, bro. He can finally, put the dress on, man, and be who
It's,
the fuck he is. You know what I'm saying? A pussy
the real
that
side for to come out.
yeah, the bitch nigga that fucked up a lot of people careers, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like he
he
robbed a
gonna
lot of
live.
people, bro.
He gonna
Yeah.
live by the name Puffy.
Yeah,
Puffy for real. It's gonna be Puffy for real, cuz.
yeah,
Yeah,
but far the case, bro, like said, and we always talking about it, bro. We don't give a fuck about all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But and you said it too, and you can explain it yourself, Joe. But you know, Rico and you know what I'm saying, conspiracy, bro. Like I hate rooting for the United States government, bro, to lock a motherfucker up. Bro. I just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I've been in that situation before, but that was a rotten motherfucker, bro. But he didn't. To me, you can't bring Rico against one person, bro. You know what
right.
I'm saying? But how you feel about that, though, Jeff?
Man, I mean, what he did was not a RICO charge. He's not a criminal enterprise.
Exactly.
He was fucking on people. Sticking his finger in
Right.
people. He wasn't. mean, you got to tell it what it is, man. It wasn't no RICO charge, you know.
Yeah.
You use the RICO for that's a form of modern day slavery, man. Just think about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
But
know,
like I said, I guess we could really get. I don't want to get too involved because, like I said, I just don't. It was more. I just look at the people that was around him that either they not here no more, they got locked up, went to God, which
Really.
that's true and stuff, whatever. But either they a pastor with a pastor, it's like something changed dramatic in their life when they was
they
messing
were dealing
with
with it.
Puffy. Something happened.
Yeah.
You know,
So
everybody ain't lying. You know what I'm
No.
yeah,
saying? Everybody telling the
No.
same story, so it got to be some truth to it.
Really.
but I think what happened was, this is just my thought of it. I just think, like we said earlier, when he tried was sued the little liquor company, whatever. Okay,
Hmm.
we gonna show you we can get
Yeah.
you if we want you. You know what I'm saying? And they
Yeah.
probably scared the hell out of him. And okay, we could do this, but do it again. We
Yeah.
ain't gonna be as nice as we is right now, so we'll let you go this time, but do it again.
He got a slap on
Yeah.
the wrist this time.
Yeah, smack on his ass. But
Heavy on.
Right.
but like I said, I just feel for like the not even the I don't want to say that neither. Like I said, it was all on some freaky stuff from Cassie and 50 Cent girl or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They was all on some let's get rich off Puffy. And Puffy did so much other stuff with them, man. I like I said, it is what it is with him. I just I, I don't know how much time he gonna get for the charge that he did get charged with or whatever. Um, just let him go away for a while or whatever. I want to see how the industry is gonna be without him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's terrible now, bro. It was terrible when bro. It was terrible when that chump was in the game, bro. Like after Biggie, bro. Like East Coast rap was dead, bro. Like
Yeah,
it was over with, bro. Like because they got on the fashion shit with Sean John and all that other shit, and it was more money in alcohol, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So they stopped investing in them corny ass New York motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying, and then the motherfuckers in the South took over. You
yeah,
know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
yeah. I mean, and it is. And I'm glad that's why right now I'm glad that's why LL got all the old school rappers doing this rock the bell movement shows in these cities. It's bringing all them old school cats back just to they got some stake up in the rock the bells. Everybody getting a piece of it. Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, all of them get a little piece of that rock the bell tour they
Hmm.
doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm big up to LL for doing that for them guys. You know what I'm saying? Because he's still relevant. LL's still relevant, but he's making them guys who started the game put some
Hmm.
money in their pocket. That's how it's supposed to be.
Putting them back on the
Yeah.
map.
Right.
Uh,
Jay-Z, a
Yeah.
billionaire, but he ain't sharing with nobody. You know what I'm saying?
nah.
Yeah. It's greedy out there, man. They don't know. They don't know how to share.
Yeah. But enough of them clowns or whatever. But
Yeah. Shit.
we about to take it up top, Joe.
Come on with it.
Okay, going up top, taking it up top. We give you two categories to choose from. You pick which one that you rock with. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So, you want me to start, or you want to start, Al?
Go ahead, bro.
Okay, we always start with we always start off with the big store, or the chicken farm.
Damn. Big stone up top.
What?
Man, we was
But you
always
ain't never go to the big. I ain't never see you go to the big store.
who? Man, I went to the big store almost every day. I used to take the bottles. Remember the pop bottles?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, my mom
yeah,
used to send us up there every day, bro.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I didn't like going. I didn't like going to the chicken farm because, man, I didn't like going over that way.
Man, hey, we gotta send a mad shout out to the homie Vic, bro. He in the house too, bro. He in the
What's up,
building.
Vic? What's up,
What
my
up, Big?
dog?
What up, Big?
What's happening,
First
man? I haven't
guest.
seen you in a long time, man.
Yeah. The candy lady, Miss Jackie, or the doghouse in 6?
The doghouse.
You don't remember the doghouse? You stick your head in it.
Miss Jackie was my candy lady. That's the only candy lady I went to, Miss Jackie.
Oh, okay.
She had can't nobody duplicate us frozen cups right now today. Straight up. Hey, can't nobody duplicate those.
Yeah, that frozen cup was off the chart.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let me go back. Al, you got something? Let me go through these notes right
Yeah.
quick.
Hey, bro, which one you prefer, bro? I know it's right outside your door, but the after school programs with the fucking Catholic or the children building?
The Catholic.
Yeah, that's what I say.
I never
Even though I love it.
I never was in the program of the children bill.
Yeah, we used to sneak through the windows and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because
Really
I got kicked. Yeah, they kicked the motherfucker out of there so many times. So we'll
I
sneak
used to
in.
get a lot of shit, cuz.
Yeah, it's fucked up. But I fought with the children building, but the Catholic was like, bro, like we could roll up there, bro. After though you roll right up on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And we knew all the crevices in that motherfucker. When you go upstairs, you know what I'm saying? Them side rooms, all that shit, bro. I love the Catholic, bro.
Yeah, it was the Catholic for me.
Gotcha. The school donuts or Rosen donuts?
Oh man, that's hard. As a kid, we didn't have no transportation as a kid, so I got to go with the school donuts. But as we got older, Roseland donuts.
Yeah,
But I only could pick one, so I'll say the school donuts.
it was free.
Yeah. Was they free?
The school donuts? No, you know what? I think you had to choose between the donuts or the cereal going at Cobb. Either donuts or the
Hold
cereal.
on 1 second. I got to get his phone to my wife. Hold on.
Okay. No.
So which one you choose, bro? You choosing Carver or the donut shop?
I ate most of the school donuts. I ate Rosen donuts, but I was the school donuts. I work with the school donuts.
Yeah.
You warm them suckers up with milk. Good as day. Good.
Yeah. Especially if you knock for a whole crate.
Yeah.
I'm back here. I'll go ahead with that question. That was my son,
box and a crate of chocolate milk, bro. Bro, that's some good ditching. You know what I'm saying? You did school, bro. You straight for the whole day until 2:30. You go back up to the school in front like you was in school all day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I go with the carve donuts and shit while we were little,
man.
though.
Them school, and then they had the cookies too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I ever find something like that, them peanut butter cookies, man, we used to fight over those, boy.
Man, I didn't get the peanut butter, man. I got the butter cookies.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I didn't like the peanut butter. I just wanted the butter cookies.
I got the peanut butter. Okay, we got we go I think Harold's Chicken or Leon's or Sharks. I put three in that category.
Harold's.
Which one used to go to a lot?
127.
Everybody hit 127, bro.
127.
Okay, let's go with it like this then. 127 Harold's or Dillinger.
Ooh. Dillinger's, man. Dillinger. You remember Dillinger's said?
No, where's that? I mean, because somebody told me where it was at. Where? I ain't never been there.
You've been there. 127 where they made the fresh fruit shakes. We've been there a bunch of times.
It's past the graveyard, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's past the graveyard. You know what what was that gas station? What was that gas station right down the left hand side?
Clark.
That's
Yeah, it was Clark at that time. It was Clark.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right there, right up the block on your right hand side.
It was a guy just recently I saw on YouTube did he went there to do the the little go. You know how they go into restaurants or whatever and eat
Yeah,
and
the
he,
reviews.
yeah, his reviews. He did that and I ain't never heard of no. He had a gyro burger with some bacon and all that other stuff up in there. I was like, what the fuck
Yeah.
is that?
Bro,
Diligence.
you can have it your hey, you can have it your way. That's the real Burger King, bro.
Yeah.
You can have it your way with they got so much shit on their menu, bro.
But
I don't
I,
even know how they keep all that food in the back.
was them the real grandkids of Dillinger, man?
You know something? I heard that story. I couldn't confirm it, bro. But I know them motherfuckers connected though, bro.
Yeah, yeah, because
On
they had
the
all this memorabilia, all his pictures and
yeah,
stuff that you can't,
yeah.
stuff you can't get.
And all the athletes and superstars and
Yeah, they
that
was
was from Chicago, bro. They on the wall, bro. Like, they paid their homage to that family, bro.
yeah,
Okay, let's do this then. Dillinger or Nicky's in Cayman City?
diligence.
Still?
Yeah,
Yeah, hell yeah.
diligence,
All
man.
day.
Ain't nobody like them, man.
Wow. Wow. I
Okay,
don't
Joe,
think I
let me
went
ask
there.
you
I
this.
mean, I don't think I
Go ahead,
went there
Sid.
that much. I think I probably went there maybe one time. I just didn't ever know what the name. Every time I went there, it looked like it was crowded, so I never, went in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Joe, let me ask you this question, bro.
Go ahead.
Other than Block 6, because the hanging spot for motherfuckers on the half, what block in the gardens, you know what I'm saying, that you like hanging out in, bro, other than 6?
It was 17. It was
Yeah,
17.
you were. Yeah, you was welcome, bro. Like you definitely was welcome. A lot of nothing. Let me be quiet.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead,
think
say it, man. Say it, man. Fuck it. Say
No,
it.
I'm joking, man. I'm just bullshit, bro. But yeah, hey, what about 17, bro? That you know what I'm saying? That had you coming through, bro, like that, bro. Because you definitely used to be over there all the time, bro.
It was right there, man, and everybody was on. Everybody was in 17. I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah,
shit, who was that? Was 17. We in 17.
all right.
yeah. Go ahead,
Everybody
Sid.
came to 17.
Yeah, that was
We ain't come
man,
on the other
bro.
hand. That was the countryside, so we ain't, they didn't come to 17.
Like,
Yeah, we used to call it the country over there.
yeah, they was. Hey, a lot of them was on punishment all the time.
Yeah,
They couldn't
yeah,
come
they
off
couldn't
the
come
porch
outside
and shit.
like us.
Yeah, they had strict
Yeah,
parents and shit, man. And them 17 blocks was kind of rough, boy. They was
yeah.
they was kind of rough.
It was something going on in
But
17 all the time.
yeah. Matter of fact, Joe, we from the same era, so you know this too. Since we talking about 17, 17 pool or the big pool, you know what I'm saying? Carver pool.
It'd have to be the big pool for me, Carver pool, because I've never been to a 17 pool. I never
You
even
never been
seen it.
over there?
I've never
Oh,
seen that
okay.
pool.
I
Yeah, it
haven't
was.
either though. I mean, I saw it when they had gravel up in there, or didn't they have anything up in
Mhm.
there. I never saw it when it was actually open.
No, because
I
we
think,
didn't hang on that side of 17.
yeah,
We was always on y'all side of 17.
Right. We used to call that the other half for 17.
yeah.
So by the time we got of age, started going on that side, they had already covered that up. But I never seen that pool in action. I seen it with gravel and like said, but I never seen it as a
Yeah.
pool.
Yeah. That was 'cause the Rockets right there. The
Yeah.
Rockets.
Yeah.
Um,
And then, that's where we used to play baseball at too, bro. Down there where the tree was.
yeah.
That was used to be the baseball field when Gary used to get everybody together and shit and
Yep.
pick teams and shit for us and shit. And bro, that was fun. We used to play football in that field too, because I used to live on that short road right there. Me and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sino was on the same road.
I
But
remember that football. And that's why I said that over there by where the Catholic at, we played football. And we played everything over there.
yeah,
Basketball, baseball, and football in that area right there.
yeah.
We even played marbles right there at the cafe.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Everything was right there. Um, let's go with this. This is a hot one too. Mr. Ike or Noonie Wards.
Damn. Man, you bringing back memories like hell, that boy.
Yeah.
Uh, damn. I'm gonna say Mr. Ike, man. Them sub sandwich.
I
Man, he
think
had it going on.
I think Miss Ike at 99%, bro, on that particular question, bro. Like it
Yeah.
was one person, and that was Monty G said Noonie, bro.
Yeah.
So
Let's see.
I don't know, was it some nasty food or what was it, bro?
No, I mean both of them had good food, but you know, Mr. Ike had them sandwiches.
Yeah.
Them hoagies.
Yeah, you
Uh,
know, Looney Ward, I think he had chicken, he had pizza puffs, all that shit, I think.
Yeah.
and then we gotta also remember it was turned over to I forgot his name, bro. The
His
other
son.
guy, he was a yeah, no, it was a police officer. When it was like when we used to call it the game room
Yeah.
in the tunnel, it was a police. I want to say Sal or some shit like that,
Are you talking
but
Yeah.
he
about
had took
Looney
up,
Ward's thing?
huh?
You talking about Looney Ward's?
Yeah, it was his store at first, and
Right.
then I guess this police guy or whoever, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying, he
yeah,
took
I
over.
remember that. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And I ain't gonna lie, bro. I never bought food from mine. It was always, Ike shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you running these streets, bro. You don't want no big ass hamburger and shit.
Shit,
You
I
know what I'm
go.
saying? And fries and shit. That's the end of the night type shit. But
Yeah.
Shit, I used to go to Looney Ward to get them chicken wings and shit like that. But
oh, okay.
Ike was the go to. You know.
Yeah. Matter of
Uh
fact, Jermaine, right? Jermaine said, Smitty. That's who it was, bro.
Oh yeah.
yeah. Okay, back on. He have to back on. Okay, Joe, we got let's do Evergreen Plaza or River Oaks Mall.
Evergreen Plaza. Because we weren't welcome at River Oaks Mall for a long time because it was an outside
Yeah.
mall. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think with the Evergreen Plaza, it's like you going somewhere. You seeing all these stores up inside or whatever,
Yeah.
and you seeing everything, and they just tore that
Do,
sucker down. You go by over there, you look totally different over there now.
Yeah.
do y'all remember when River Oaks was outside?
Yeah.
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 I got locked up out there, me and Spank, bro.
Oh shit.
They caught us stealing, bro. We was out there fucking around with Bub. Bub had a job at I think it was fucking Wags. It was a restaurant called Wags out there.
Yeah.
And we went with him to do his whole shit. In his car, man, fuck this shit. Let's go in this stuff. We went in Sears trying to peel for some fake jewelry.
Hey.
He got caught. Remember the jewelry used to be like in a little bin and shit at Sears before they
Yeah.
started putting it behind the glass, bro. We in that motherfucker. Boy, look. We thinking we slick, boy. Every motherfucker in the store saw us, bro.
And
we,
y'all.
we didn't get out the door, bro. Them people locked it. And the funny thing about it is, they didn't even search us. I still kept the jewelry, bro. They just like, come on. I had jewelry in my pocket, bro, and they drove us home, bro. The road
Hey,
police, boy, Lancer, they were sweet back then, bro.
yeah.
They drove
I
us
mean, we
home,
didn't have too much drama back then. You know.
bro.
They
Yeah,
take you home to your mama, let your mama tell your ass up.
Right.
exactly. Because all you got to do is front, man. They say, you want to make a phone call? I
Yeah.
don't got no phone at home.
Yeah.
Got no
Hey,
phone.
that ain't gonna work. Hey,
Yeah, and they don't
tell
want to
me.
do that. It was some petty shit, so they was like, "Fuck it, man. We'll take it to the garden." But we told them, bro. We told them we lived in block 3, bro.
Man, I couldn't do that now because
Yeah,
everybody knew my dad.
Yeah.
yeah,
You lie. I'm telling your dad. Shit, I'm in trouble. Everybody knew Mr. White. I don't
yeah,
care where you
definitely.
went. Everybody know him.
That's all you gotta say, Mr. White. You go anywhere. We from the garden. Who you know out there, Mr. White? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. He's
yeah.
uh, let's go with another one. I always like to ask this one though. Which block is talked about the least in Argyle Garden?
Uh, Block 8.
What? He with the 8?
Dang.
Don't know who talked about Block 8.
Who talked about Black 16?
Well, before your time, 16 was hot.
Shit, when was that?
Uh, damn, what's his name? Twan, Zoo. You
Shit,
had all them.
they went outside Block 16.
No, they had 16, hot. 16
Bro,
was hot.
hey,
Point.
you know something, bro? We used to call 16 like that was block 6, man. Because all them cats used to hang in block 6. You know what I'm saying? So
it was a
I
real
can't,
small block.
Yeah, it was.
yeah, definitely. And that was block 6.0. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
had
they,
Zoe,
they,
over there. You had
yeah.
man, you had a bunch of cats over there, but I mean,
It wasn't a bunch of them because they only had
it
like
wasn't
about
it
3
wasn't a
houses.
bunch, but and they mostly was all family too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, Joe. Where the name Joe Rock come from?
Man, my brothers, man. From what I know, why they call me Joe Rock. My brother used to play catch with me,
Okay.
throw me to each other, and I think I got dropped on my head, and they used to call me Joe Rockhead, like Joe Rockhead on the Flintstone.
Flintstone.
You got to ask my brother Peanut; he can tell you the story. I think he's still on here.
I
He'll
don't
tell
think
you.
I don't think you're here. I think your son was on here.
Makai.
Yeah, he was on for a second. I think he left out. But yeah, I always wanted to ask you that, man. I've known you for years, and I knew Joe Rock from the Flintstones. Well, I was like, did they get that from that? You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to ask you that.
But that's the story I got. That I think what happened. They was playing catch with me between each other, and I think one of them dropped me on my head. And they
Joe
start
Rockhead.
calling me the Rockhead.
Hey, bro. Hey, let's go to the music part, bro.
Go
Like,
ahead.
let me ask you this: Ready for the World or New Edition, bro?
Damn. Uh, I'm gonna say Ready for the World because they was before New Edition.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. No. That's a lie.
Right.
New Edition, man. New Edition.
Are you riding with New Edition?
Yeah.
I'm about to say ready for. I like shit. Dude, this shit was candy.
I'm trying to think, man. Who was out? No, New Edition was out first because they was kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was what, like 84?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready for the World. They only made 1 or 2 albums.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. That
They was
album,
cold.
Ready for the World, came out with an 86.
Man, we
Yeah.
was breaking their backs in
Man,
the
in the
sets.
sets.
Yeah.
Yeah, you goddamn right, bro. That's
How
why
their
I brought it
heads
up,
touching the
bro.
ground.
Yeah.
That's why I brought it up. Like you couldn't Candy Girl and all that shit when we were little kids and shit at little
Yeah.
birthday parties and shit.
But
But
Ready for the
when you
World was
was
on
when
another
you was
level.
yeah, when you was in the set, bro, like Ready for the World was when, you know,
Yeah.
you got your little freak on, little fake grinding
Yeah.
and shit on.
Yeah. Hey, you bending them back. You breaking their back,
Yeah.
Yeah. Pick me up. My back hurt. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Go ahead, Sid.
We're gonna stay on hip hop for just a tad bit. Let's go. I'm gonna throw this out there. Scarface or Cube?
I'm going Scarface.
I'm a Cube guy. I'm a Ice Cube guy. I go with Cube. What you got, Al?
Bro, I gotta go with Space, bro.
Hmm.
Gotta
All
go
right.
with him.
I can't knock it. DMX Tupac.
I'm going with Tupac.
What you got, Al? Because I don't think we
You
never went to
already
the.
know, bro.
Oh
You
yeah, yeah.
already know, bro. Pac for life, bro. He coldest.
I want DMX. I want DMX on that. Farley or Bulu Master?
Who?
Oh
Farley
man.
or Bulu?
Farley.
Right. That's a no-brainer, bro. Bro, not to belittle your house knowledge,
Yeah, say
You a
that's
hip
two
hop
different
guy.
type of music though.
And
Farley
then
was Jack music. Voodoo Master was the straight house music.
uh, and okay, let's say it like this then. Farley or Julian Perez.
Damn, I ain't heard that name in. I forgot
Yeah.
about that. Huh?
Uh, I'm still going with Farley though,
I
bro.
mean, I'm still going with Farley.
And that
What
that
about
takes
you?
it that I'm going with Farley, but that take it to the segment. I mean, tune in 2 weeks. Is it 2 weeks? 2 weeks. Farley
Yep.
will be in the building
What?
June 19th behind Carver. They call it in the backyard. I think they call it in the backyard. Carver alumni got together and got Farley, and they got Crucial Conflict, and they just added Do or Die.
Dope.
Man, that's
Hella
gonna be
dope, bro.
hot.
So
Matter of
that's
fact, Joe,
June.
you gonna be there?
Yeah, man, I'll be there. I'll
That's
be if
dope.
God willing, I'll be there.
Yeah, it's a lot of people talking about coming out, man. I think this is gonna be dope, man. I mean, I hear a lot of people say they coming out. So and this go. I think it's gonna be one of the big ones right here, one of the best ones I think they had. You know what I mean? So shout out to the alumni for putting that together. Like I said, you got Farley go be in the building, Crucial Conflict, and they just added Do or Die.
Yeah, I was at
And
the
we got
last.
and we got the homie Big Nasty as well. Yep.
Yeah. What's up, Nas?
Yeah. Um, Speaking of that, we're gonna go since we're on music, Big Nasty or TMC.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Nas.
Okay. Can't knock it.
Reason being, I didn't get a chance to hear too much of TMC's music.
Oh, that's what's up. That's a good. I mean, no, I mean, a lot of people, and I'm glad. I'm glad that you put it out there like that because I mean, most people just because you say these, say these guys' name is like I said, it's not like a diss to either or. Neither one of them. We giving both of them homage, because we still talking
Yeah,
about them. You know what I'm saying? So we just keep the name out there and keep it going.
I know TMC be on here too. What's up, T?
Uh, let's go. We already got a few more left. Uh, Let me see. I want to go. No, before we do that, before we segue over to, and also Block 6 is doing their picnic
On the 12th, I think.
on the 12th, June 12th, and that's it's starting to turn up too. A lot of people talking about going out to that as well. So
Yeah, it's getting bigger.
we'll be going out to both for that. We'll be going out to that one as well. Block 6 picnic, June 12th.
Mm.
Shout out to that crew who put that together. Richard Allen, Ruski, your sister Marie, right? She was involved in that as well, right?
Yeah.
Big shout out to them for putting that together. I'm definitely going to be there, even though I did my things and stuff like that in 17, but I'm still Block 6 alumni.
Yeah,
Are
you
you
live in
there?
block.
Uh,
You're original. You're a block sixer.
Yeah.
no, bro. That was just
You're a block
that was
sixer,
just
cuz.
that's just where he laid his head, bro.
Yeah, bro, he a true block sixer though. He lived in
nah,
block
nah,
six.
nah, nah. Bro, don't let.
Hey,
Hey, look. Okay. Cause we all fucking with Block 6. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, right?
yeah.
But right after they picnic, bro, we gotta break alliances, bro,
See,
and represent 17, bro. And it's
said is a
unfortunate
true block.
we got the biggest
Hey,
block.
how old was you when y'all moved to block six? I think you was born over there.
Yeah, I was.
So he a true
But you
block
know
sixer.
something, Joe? I say this to all the cats in Block 6, bro. Like, y'all the only block other than probably Block 3, bro, that was super tight, bro. Like I don't
Yeah.
care. Like, it could be some parking lot shit, bro. All the Block 6 motherfuckers there. It could be Jimmy's. It could be, wherever. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
Yeah.
always stuck together, bro. And y'all always had organized type people, man. And,
And Al,
that's
it's still the same way too, bro.
yeah, that's
It's
what I'm
still
saying.
the same way.
Like That's why y'all can have a big event like that, bro, and y'all put it together yourself, bro. You know, and the good thing is y'all inviting to all the people that's from the G, bro. Like,
Yeah,
and for whoever, you know what I'm saying. But it's open to, you see what I'm saying? Like that's some dope shit, bro, and that's some real shit, bro. Salute to them cats, man.
yeah.
And man, I'm gonna try my damnedest to make it to one of these Block 6 parties, man. I haven't made it to one yet. And I'm
But
from
because
Block
it's,
6.
I think because it's back to back, it's hard to hard. I know you're already coming up here June 19th for another function, but it's gonna be, man, it's gonna be love, man, to see you, see you. Because last I saw you was at my comedy show, and whatnot. And I can't believe you said that was the first time you went to a comedy show. You and your
Yeah,
wife.
that was my first comedy show I ever been in my life, bro.
Wow,
Yeah. You know,
we
I
need to
don't I
change
don't
that.
keep it out like that. I mean, I go a lot of places, but I don't, stuff like that I don't go to.
Cool. But like I said, definitely. Once again, June 12th, Block 6 is having that thing, and at the Carver, I think Carver Park, I think they're having it. They're functioning at
Yeah.
Carver Park. And June 19th, Carver alumni is throwing back. I think it's called backyard in the backyard or something like that. Um, Once again, they got Farley, Crucial Conflict, and added Do or Die to the mix. So definitely, if you ain't thought about coming, I think you need to
You
come
should,
because I think this is gonna be
you need
epic.
to be there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
definitely gonna be epic. So, and we're gonna be going live too at the event. So
And
come check us out and hang out with us as well.
and we're gonna be presenting through actually two awards to two brothers, man, that rightfully deserve it. We ain't gonna say their name now, but we present some brothers, man, with a lifetime achievement award and man of the year award, bro. And the people that's gonna get it, they definitely, you know what I'm saying, deserve it, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
well
gonna be
deserved.
nice, bro.
Well deserved. Um, I think that's it. You got anything else
Mhm.
for the going up top?
No, I'm good with that, bro.
Okay, okay. I think that's it because I think that the last one we always do was Big Nasty at TMC. But like I said, shout out to Big Nasty. Like I said, he'd be performing as well. So, Joe, man, I'm glad you came on, man. Like I said, we gonna wrap this up. Man, can't wait to see you June 19th, bro.
Yeah,
No,
man.
July,
I'm gonna
bro.
be, I'm gonna be
July
in the house.
July 19th. My fault.
Yeah,
Thinking
July.
of Juneteenth.
Right.
Thinking of
I'm gonna be in the house, man. I'm gonna be up there.
any shout outs you want to give Joe Rock before you get up out of here, man? Like I said, man, your family, man, man, you got a nice family, man. Well grounded, well respected family. Shout out to your sister. I be seeing her, um, um, Marie doing her thing. Like I said, rest in peace to your sister Hope. That was my girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your, your older sister,
Michelle.
yeah, Michelle, and Tiana. She be out there in Africa. With she be doing it. She be
Yeah.
doing it up.
She in London right now.
That's what she had in London.
Yeah, right now she in London. Yeah.
She be traveling. And all your
Yeah.
brothers, man, them some brothers. they they some funny guys. Too. They some funny guys too. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to them though, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna give shout outs to my whole family, man, all my friends, man. Like I said, I started using this love word a lot, man. I love everybody, you know.
That's
Everybody
what's up.
watching, listening, however you, I love you. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Again,
check us.
bro, we go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead, Al, go ahead.
No, I just wanted to, man, thank you for coming on the show, bro. It was scheduled for last week, bro. And you was patient with us, you know what I'm saying? And you came through and showed mad love, bro. Like again, bro, thanks for coming on the show.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah.
No
Next
doubt.
week next week we're gonna try to get we're scheduled to bring in the people who organized the Block 6 picnic. We're working on that, and then the following week or the day after we're gonna bring in the Cabo alumni team to talk about their event as well. And also, like I said early in the show, we got a show that we putting together about mental health. That's gonna be dope. So you definitely want to tune in and stay tuned for that show as well. Once again, this is Sid for Setting Up Production with G's and Hustler with my boy Al. We signing off. See you guys next week. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.